We want to ensure that all of our work is focused on supporting countries to achieve this very ambitious goal of malaria elimination. We've developed a strategy that focuses on high-burden countries where we're trying to maximize the number of lives saved and then support countries towards sustainable elimination. So it's really a two-pronged approach, we see it, but it's all kind of moving towards that malaria elimination. Malaria elimination has never been realized on mainland sub-Saharan Africa before, and it's a very challenging feat to achieve, but countries are really driven to live in countries where there is no malaria and where their communities don't have to live with this disease. We're doing some really interesting work in Nigeria over the past year around seasonal malaria chemoprophylaxis, and this is providing prophylaxis for children to prevent disease, and it's saving hundreds and thousands of lives in Nigeria, where we see some of the highest burden of malaria. For those countries that are in the transitional phase, like more moderate to low endemic, working with them to think about how to reorient their programs towards elimination and kind of going that last mile and getting rid of the final cases of malaria so their communities can live in a malaria-free country. Swaziland is one of 4 countries in southern Africa that have set the goal for malaria elimination in the next 2 to 5 years, and working with them to scale up interventions and strategies around elimination. They've really been very helpful in terms of generating evidence and lessons for other countries in Africa to learn from. I think the work in the Greater Mekong Subregion is uniquely very interesting because of the resistance that they found to artemisinin, which is the most effective malaria drug right now on the market. So there's a very strong urgency to look at how we can sustainably eliminate and get rid of that resistance, and I think the strategy, and we see it as the only way to get there, is to make sure that we actually just completely get rid of the parasite, which is elimination. I think as CHAI, we saw these countries that wanted to achieve this goal, so however we could help them in terms of actually gathering the evidence to say, you know, based on everything we've seen, it actually is possible in a lot of contexts around the world. These are countries that can achieve this. It's going to be an operational and financial challenge, but technically it's absolutely possible. Look out for several countries that are going to be able to stand up and say they're malaria-free.